Hey, so my name's Maggie, and I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the public lecture I went to for physics. So I went to see Glenn Burns, a meteorologist, talk about his career in astrophysics and just a few things applicable from his life that he's learned and he wanted to share with us. So he went to the University of Florida for his undergrad degree, got a degree in journalism, thought that was going to be his thing, and then he got really interested in astrophysics, so he went on to get his master's from University of Minnesota, and he's just talking about his passion and how he got really interested and involved in this. Basically, he just likes to think about the universe, and it's just amazing that out of our own galaxy, the galaxy we live in, there are 4 billion stars in our lone galaxy. And so he said just thinking about things like that just really amazed him, and he wanted to learn more about it. And from the time that the first man was on the moon, people have been learning like more and more about space, like exponentially more. And he was saying the most interesting thing I thought he said is in our lifetime, he's like positive, like within 10 to 20 years, that we're gonna find life in our solar system or outside our solar system. I think that's really cool. And he was talking about that. I mean, obviously, most people know about Europa and Mars, how you could find life there. And then I researched this a little bit. There's a solar system that's called the Kepler 62, and these planets resemble Earth a lot in many ways, and they could be habitable. Um, and the best planet that Kepler has found is 60% bigger than Earth, has a 122-day orbit, and it's warmer than Earth, but probably habitable. So I was looking at this, and it's just really interesting because there's a huge industry that could come about if we could find life outside our solar system. He talked about this in his presentation a little bit, how there can be medicines that you can find on Mars or other planets, alloys, space tourism. People could pay to go see Mars or something, even though they would probably be gone for the rest of their lives. Or people can buy asteroids for trillions of dollars. Like, there's all these different things that going to space can stimulate. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and I think just the idea of thinking about where we are in the solar system and looking up all these different planets, because before this lecture I'd never really looked into it. I mean, obviously I learned the planets growing up in elementary school, but it's really interesting just the thousands of millions of billions of planets that could be like Earth. So the Kepler solar system was really interesting to me, and I'm glad I got to learn a little bit more about that because without the physics lecture, I probably wouldn't have ever come across that. So I thought that was really cool. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It was a great public lecture. 10 out of 10 will recommend. And look more about the Kepler solar system if you're really interested in that.